Okay, so let's look at Beatty Sec 2020 paper 2. Okay, now expand and simplify 2 bracket 5x minus 1 square. Okay, so this question, okay, make sure that you remember, okay, you can do it two ways. You can either do the rainbow method or you can do the uh normal expansion, right? If you remember your identities, right? Okay, so by identities, right, your a minus b square equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, that is your identity. Okay, otherwise you can do this 5x minus 1 multiplies into 5x minus 1. Okay, now you can, okay, since things are this is whatever order that you go, it doesn't really matters. Okay, because 2 times 3 times 4, example, is 24, right? 4 times 2 times 3 is also 24. So when things are in this order, right? Okay, the multiplication doesn't really matters. Okay, which one goes first? Okay, so you can choose to bring the 2 in into one of the bracket. Okay, and but this is not distributive. Or the 2 doesn't goes into this bracket and goes into this bracket. It only goes in once, right? Okay, so you can bring in the two, you can bring in the two, okay, or you can do the rainbow method down here, whichever you prefer, right? Doesn't really matters. Oh, so here I will do the expansion of the bracket first, okay, of the 5x minus 1 square first, okay. That will be equals to 25 squared minus 10x plus 1. Okay, I'm using the identity down here. Okay, so then multiplies 2 in 50x squared minus 20x plus 2. Okay, that's all. Okay, next. Evaluate 2 to the power of 4 times 2 to the power of 0 over 2 to the power of negative 3. Okay, so few things that we need to take note down here, right? When we have this situation, okay, 2 to the power of 0 is just 1. So it doesn't really place a part. Times 1, it still remains the same. So that means we'll have 2 to the power of 4 over 2 to the power of negative 3. Now, two understanding down here, okay, you can do two things. Okay, either you do this, right, which is to change 2 power 4, divide by 2 power negative 3. Or you can simply just bring the power out, okay, and then bring power up. So times 2 power 3 equal 2 power 7. Okay, or you can apply the indices law, right? AM divided by AN equals to AM minus N. So then this will be A, sorry, 2 to the power of 4 minus negative 3, which is 2 plus 4 plus 3, so 7. Okay, either way, right? The answer is going to be 7. Okay. C, find the values of k if 5 to the power of k equals to 125 to the power of 2/3. Okay, so this kind of question indices, right? You want to make the base the same in terms of 5. So 125, right, is 5 to the power of 3 to the power of 2/3. So that means it's equals to 5 squared. So if 5k equals to 5 squared, then k equals to 2. 2a. Factorize completely 4 terms. This is factorization by grouping. Huh? So equals to, take out 3b, x minus 2y. So that means the next bracket, you also want to have x minus 2y. So in order to do that, you need to take out negative 9a. So when you take out negative 9a, I'll get x minus 2y as well. Oh, now you need to notice the sign change. Okay, when you factorize out negative, okay, positive becomes negative, negative becomes positive. Okay, so you will have 2x minus y. Okay, importance is to have x minus 2y, two same terms down here. So when you combine 3b minus 9a over x minus 2y. Now, this question is tricky, right? Trying to trick us, because 3b and 9a actually have a common factor then. Okay, so that means you have to take out the common factor as well. So you have b minus 3a, x minus 2y. Final answer. Okay. Okay, rearrange to make y the subject. So first I see the fraction, I don't like it. So what am I going to do? I'm going to cross multiply. Okay, so that means I will have a over 1 equals to 5 minus 8y over 3y plus 1. Okay, so think of it in such a way, right? The denominator, everything goes up. So I will have a bracket 3y plus 1 equals to 1 goes up into 5 minus 8y. But 1 times doesn't really matter. Okay, so it's just the same thing. Now, if we expand in the a, so we'll have 3ay plus a equals to 5 minus 8y. Okay, now remember, you want to make y the subject. There's a y down here, there's a y down here. Y cannot exist at two different sides. They must all be on the same side. So what is going to happen? I'm going to shift the negative 8y, okay, the negative 8y, all to the the left-hand side. So that I'll have 3ay plus 8y equals to 5. At the same time, I'm going to shift the positive a over. So you'll become minus 8. Okay. Now, factorize out the y, I will have 3a plus 8 equals to 5 minus 8. Y equals to 5 minus 8 because right now this is connected by times. So you will divide the other side. 3a plus 8. 1 6. Okay. Question 3, probability, right? A bag contains 20 cards which are numbered from 1 to 20. A card is drawn at random. Find the probability that the card drawn is a multiples of 2. So 1 to 20, what are the multiples, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, so if you count the numbers, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probability is of a multiple of 2, right? Now, the logic of probability is the favorable, okay, favorable outcome over possible outcome. That's the definition of probability, okay? Possible, okay? So possible, I can draw 1 to 20, so there are 20 outcomes. But favorable, I only have 10. So 10 out of 20, which reduces to half, okay? Now, find the probability that is a prime number. List down the prime numbers, right? Okay. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the probability of prime will be equals to 8 out of 20, which reduces 2 out of 5. Okay. A factor of 9. Now, factors of 9, we have 1 times 9, 3 times 3. So that means there's only 3 factors. Okay. So probability of factors of 9 is 3 out of the 20. Okay, that's all. Okay. Question 4. Now, congruence and similarity will be a big part of Sec 4N, right? Okay, this one they like to test a lot. Okay, in the triangle above, PQS and PRT are straight line. QR is parallel to ST. Prove that the triangles are similar. To prove similar triangle, we need to prove the angles are AA, right? Prove AA. Angle. As long as you prove two angles in a triangle that are equal, the triangles must be similar. Okay, so PQR, PST, I like to use the 1, 2, 3 method. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. PQR, PST. Okay, this is how I do my numbering. Then you notice, right, that the two angles all started at P. Okay, PQR, PST, both has a common angle at P. That's my first reasoning. I will say that angle, okay, maybe I go the reverse, QPR, okay, which is I go the order 2, 1, 3, right, must be equals to angle SPT, also the same order, 2, 1, 3. Okay, why? The reasoning is common angle. Okay, they are the same angle. Then the next one, we can say angle PQR equals to angle PST. This one is normal 1, 2, 3. Okay, now what's the reason though? Okay, the reason is corresponding angle in parallel lines. Okay, parallel lines. Therefore, similar by 80. Okay, next. PQ equals to 10, PR equals to 8, QR equals to 12, QS equals to 4. Find the length of ST. All right. Okay, so this kind of question, I also make use of the 1, 2, 3, but this time around, I'm going to write 3 set of numbers. Okay, 3 set of ratio. For clear view. Okay, because a similar triangle means that the ratio of the triangles must be the same. Example, let's say this is equilateral triangle. All the angles are the same, 60 degree. Compared to another triangle, which is also 60, 60, but this one is 3, 3, 3. So the ratio of each side is 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3. Right? 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3. Okay? The ratio must be the same for a similar triangle. So since these two triangles are similar, that means the ratio of PQ over PS must be equals to, okay, this one I look from the position of 1, 2 are, okay, both 1, 2s, okay, equals to QR to ST, which is the position 2, 3, and then PR to PT, the positions 1, 3. Okay. Now, then based on the numbers that are given, either they write down or they give us in the picture. We fill in, right? PQ equals to 10. PS is not given. Okay. So if it's not given, look at the diagram. Do we not have PS? Okay. Actually, we do, right? PS is actually 14. Oh, so have to look at figures sometimes. Okay. QR equals to 12. ST, we want to find. Okay. PR is equals to, okay, I don't see a PR. So let's look at image. PR, oh, there is 8. Okay, sorry, it's blank. Oh, PR equals to 8. PT equals to, PT, don't know. All right. So PT is 8 plus something, right? 8 plus X down here. Okay. Now we are supposed to find ST. So we are going to use this set. Okay, will help us to find. So 10 out of 14 equals to 12 out of ST. So cross multiply, 10 ST equals to 14 times 12. ST equals to 14 times 12 divided by 10. Okay, so that will give me 16.8 cm. Okay, right? Let me maybe on the calculator, right? Okay, double check. 14 times 12 divided by 10. Okay, 16. Okay, question 5. Express as a fraction in the simplest form. X minus 3, X minus 3 squared, X minus 3. Now, if you want to put it as a single fraction, and this is plus, okay, primary school, or logic tells the thing that we learn fraction in primary school. You want to add fraction or subtract fraction, you need to make denominator the same. Okay, so 5 over X minus 3 squared plus 6 over X minus 3. Okay, so the denominator, how to make the same? You introduce X minus 3, X minus 3. Okay, then the denominators are the same already. So that means you will have 5 plus 6X minus 18 over X minus 3 squared, which will get you 6X minus 13 over X minus 3 squared. Simple. Okay. Solve the equation. X plus 4 equals to 9 over X minus 4. So this is an equation. Okay. So equation, we want to solve for X. So same thing, I still don't like the denominator, so I'm going to cross it over. So I'll have X plus 4, X minus 4 equals to 9. Right. Now, if I expand this in, I will get X squared minus 16, because I know that this is A plus B, A minus B. This expansion will be A squared minus B squared. Okay, so X squared minus 16 equals to 9. Bring the negative 16 over, X squared equals to 25. x equals to square root 25, but when you put square root, you must have plus minus. So it's 5 or negative 5. Answer. Okay, question 6. The diagram shows a square of length x centimeter. A rectangle is cut off from corner D. BC equals to 6, FE equals to 2. Write down an expression in terms of x for the length of DE. Okay, so DE, this whole thing is supposed to be x, right? So DE will be equals to x minus 2. That's all. Okay, DC will be x minus 6, right? Because this whole thing is supposed to be a square. This is supposed to be x. Given that the area of the rectangle is this, form an equation and show that it reduces to this. Area, right? So length and breadth. This is the length. This is the breadth. Then it must be x minus 2 multiplied by x minus 6 equals to 40. Okay. Expand it out. X squared minus 2x minus 6x plus 12 equal 40. Bring the 40 over. X squared minus 8x minus 28 equals to 0. Okay, show. All right. Solve the equation. Okay, x squared minus 8x minus 28 equals 0. Okay, so the first thing that I'll consider is how to solve, right? So, okay, to solve a quadratic equation, we have 4 methods of solving. Okay, so the most direct, okay, is to use calculator to check, okay, what method to use. Okay, so then I see this, right? I will get something like this, okay, which is decimal, which means that the question, okay, this one can only be solved by using quadratic formula. Okay, so then presentation, A equals to 1, B equal negative 8, C equals negative 8. X equals to minus B plus minus square root B squared minus 4AC over 2A, right? Now, you get 1 mark if you get this portion sub in correctly into the right formula, okay? Negative 8 squared minus 4, 1, negative 28 over 2 bracket 1. Okay, now you don't actually need to key this into your calculator, right? Okay, why? Key so many things, huh? You will tend to make mistakes. Okay, so instead, just use calculator, right? You already know that the answer is going to be negative 2.6332, right? By SF first, or this is going to be the 10.6332, okay? Which then you have to round off to 3SF. Or 10.6, okay, negative 2.63 or 10.6, okay. Hence, find the area of the shaded region, okay. The area of the shaded region will be, right, minus thing of the rectangle, okay. So since we got the value of x, so we know that it cannot be negative. So reject x equals to negative 2.63. If you want to provide a reason, okay, you can also, right, okay, but not needed. Okay, so that means the total area is x squared minus 40, which is 10.6332 squared minus 40. So you take this answer and then you square it. Right. Okay. 10.6332 squared minus 40. So you get 73.064, which is 73.1 cm squared. Okay. 7A. Write down this in standard form corrected to 3SF. Okay. Now, as standard form means that you want to express it as A. Oh, sorry. Let me charge. Okay. So that means you want to express as A multiplied by 10 to the power of n. All right. That is the logic. Now, and where A has to be more than or equals to 1, but less than 10. Okay, why less than 10? Because 10 means you can shift the decimal place again. Okay, so now you want to shift to have a number between 1 to 10. Okay, so the logic is very simple. Just shift to the first number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that means this will be 2.65020 multiplies by 10 to the power of. Now, you are making a small number bigger. So your times 10 must make it back to the original. So you shift right is also negative power, so negative 4. Okay, but of course, right, you want it to be 3SF. So 2.65 times 10 to the power of negative 4. Answer. Okay, given that 2.5 times 10 to the power of negative 3 equals to k times 10 to the power of negative 2. Find the value of k. Okay, 2.5 times 10 to power negative 3 equals to k times 10 to power negative 5. So k equals to, bring the 10 to power negative 5 over. So 2.5 times 10 power negative 3 divide by 10 to power negative 5. Now let the indices deal with each other, right? 10 negative 3, 10 negative 5. Indices, negative power goes above, becomes positive. So if you bring it up, it will become, okay, k equals to 2.5 times 10 to the power of negative 3 times 10 to the power of 5, which is 2.5 times 10 to power 2, which is equals to 100. So 2.5 times 100, 250. Okay. Okay. C. The government has set aside a 33 billion supplementary budget, known as the Fortitude Budget, to help workers and businesses tide over the COVID-19 crisis. Express 33 billion in standard form. Billion itself is 10 to the power of 9. That is a prefix, okay, that we are expected to sort of memorize, right? So 33 times 10 to power 9 equals to 3.3 times 10 power 10. Okay, so that's just the answer. Okay, in the Fortitude budget, 250 million was set aside to help businesses digitalize in partnership with platform solution providers. Okay, express this amount as a percentage of the Fortitude budget. 200 million, okay, is 10 to the power of 6. Okay, as a percentage of, meaning 250 million was supposed to express against 33 billion into percentage. All right. So that is 250 times 10 power 6 over 33 times 10 power 9. Okay. So actually you can just use calculator for this. Okay. 250 times 10 250 times 10 power 6 over 33 times 10 power 9 times 100. Okay, so it equals to 0.7575, right? 0.757 3SF percent, okay, which is 0.757, sorry. So 0.758%. Okay. Question 8. Oh, ABD, in the triangle ABD, AB equals to 6, BC equals to 7.5, and AD equals to 9. Okay. C is on BD, okay, such that BC equals to 7.5. Angle ABD equals to 48. Find the length of AC. Okay. So this is cosine rule, right? Because you have angle, you have side, angle in between. So AC equals to square root 6 squared plus 7.5 squared minus 2, 6, 7.5 cosine 48. Okay, so this one just key into calculator. Square root 6 squared plus 7.5 square minus 2, 6, 7.5 cosine 48. Okay, so 5.65993 or 5.66 cm. Okay. Okay, fine. And so now that we know AC is 5.66, means we got extra information. So now in order to find angle ADC, okay? So angle ADC, right, we have this angle. Okay, so that means you have to change your perspective, right? Okay, so now you are looking from the perspective of the big triangle. Oh, so if you want to find this angle, ADC, okay, so ADC corresponds to 6 as 48 degree corresponds to 9. Okay, so then we can find sine angle ADC over 6 equals to sine 48 against 9, right? So, right, let me check. Yeah, correct. So angle ADC will be equals to sine inverse 6 sine 48 over 9, right? So key in calculator, sine inverse bracket 6 sine 48 over 9. Oh, so 29.70. Okay. Find the area of triangle ABD. ABD, which is the full triangle. Okay. So now that we know that this angle is 29.7, we can work out what is this angle, right? The purple angle, angle BAD. Angle BAD would just be equals to 180 minus 29.7 minus 48, which is equals to, okay, 102.3 degree. Okay. So area of triangle, half AB sine C. Half times 6 times 9 sine 102.3 equals to, okay, half times sine cancel times 6 times 9 times 0.5. Okay, 26.4 cm squared, 3 sm. Okay. Okay, last question, graph. Okay, the table of values for y equals to negative x squared plus 2x plus 8. Find the value of p. This one is just substitution, right? Y equals to negative, x is negative 1 square plus 2 negative 1 plus 8 equals to minus 1 plus 8, 7. Okay, p equals to 7. On the scale, on the graph paper on the next page, draw the graph. Okay, using a scale of 2 cm. Okay, so 2 cm to 1 unit on the horizontal and 2 cm to 1 unit on the vertical. Okay, so the same thing, same units. All right. Use your graph to find the positive values of x when y equals to 7. The maximum value of y. Okay, so just 2 questions now here. Okay, so let's do that. Oh, so let's draw it in red. Okay. Now, let's let's analyze the axis first. Okay, I'm gonna page it a little bit. All right, I'll copy this. Okay, by right, you should also always write your table onto the graph itself. Okay, so you have x negative 2, right? 2 cm to 1 unit. Okay, so it's going to be, okay, it's all positive. So I can do this. This is going to be my x. Okay, this doesn't look very accurate. Okay, so oh, now and then because I have negative 2, okay, so let's say this is negative 2, negative 1, okay, this will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right? So this is going to be my 0. Okay, Right, so this is my y-axis. Okay, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oh, until 9, or 8. Nine. Okay, that's nice. Oh, 9. Okay, coordinates -2, 0, -1 and 7. Okay, -1 and 7, 0 and 8, 1 and 9, 2 and 8, 3 and 5, okay, 4 and okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you can see that the quadratic graph looks like this. Okay, very sharp. That's like here. Something doesn't look very nice. Wait, did I count the points wrongly? Okay, I think I count the points wrongly. Wait, let me check. -1 plus 8. Oh, wait, it's -1. Oh, so it's 5. Sorry. No wonder the graph looks weird. Okay, this is 5. Okay. Okay. No wonder the graph looks very weird. Okay, this is supposed to be 5. Okay. So, it should be better. Okay, turning point. Okay, better. All right. Now, what are we supposed to do? Okay, use your graph to find the positive values of x when y equals to 7. So y equals to 7, okay, is this line down here, y equals to 7. Okay, so touches the x coordinate over here. If I bring it down, this would be a value of 2.5, right? So 2.5. The maximum value of y turns down here. So the maximum value of y is 9. Oh, that's all. Y equals, okay? Quite a straightforward paper. All right. Okay. Done.